Hello and welcome to Cornish Walking Trails, or should that be Cornish Haunting Trails? So you join us here today at Church Cove in Gunwalloe. Earlier this year we had a really interesting email from Warren. Hello Warren. We've come down here to follow up his story. Let's go down to the church. Warren and his family come down to Cornwall regularly, spent many holidays down here. They also enjoy a bit of ghost hunting. Attached to his email was this picture. Let's explain.
Story behind this picture, me and my dad and family have been going to Cornwall for years, and we decided one day to visit Church Cove. You have to park up and have a nice little walk down through the trail to get to there. Present there was me, my little brother who's in the photo, well he's actually a big lad, and my dad. What we decided to do, we went into the church. There was a corner at the back left in the church which I thought felt really uneasy to look at, and my brother dared me to just open the curtain and have a look behind.
Andrew, back left behind the curtains. We need to go and investigate. Does it feel uneasy over there? What's in there?
Some bottles.
Okay. It actually looks like some sort of confessional, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, you don't think a horrible, horrific crime was confessed in there and the guy is like hanging around, can't pass over into the other life?
No, there might be a really, really bad YouTube video filmed here.
What are you saying? Oh, it's just some old brooms. I think they're sweeping this mystery away. Must admit, we've been in this church a few times now. It's been set up for weddings. We've been in here doing the pole dark when Caroline married Dwight and everything. I've never felt uneasy in here myself. Not to dismiss, of course, how Warren felt at the time.
I'll just ask these guys if they've seen anything unusual in here.
Oh, I heard about these. These are from a shipwreck, aren't they fantastic? They're meant to be the apostles, aren't they?
A Portuguese shipwreck.
That went aground in Dollar
16th
Cove.
century, I think.
Absolutely beautiful, aren't they? Oh no, we're locked in here. I don't want to be locked in here.
We left the church. My dad and my brother walked to the end of the little pathway where the photo was taken. When you come out of the church, the main door, I stood on a little step which is to the right, and I thought I'll get a photo because you can see the sea in the background. So I took the photo. Didn't notice anything until we got home. So we just carried on with our day. We got home. I was just looking through the photos, and then we came across this photo. You can see my dad with, he has a bald head. My brother's looking directly towards me. The figure on the right-hand side, the big, large figure in black with a bowler hat on, God knows where he came from. The professional conclusion, which basically stated that it's extremely clear that it's a big black figure with the actual sea line going through the figure, and also the vegetation in front of the figure. You would have to be extremely advanced on Photoshop to create something like that.
So you're going to go and stand where Warren's brother and his dad was,
I'm going to recreate this shot.
and the shadow figure.
And tell me if you see something, alright? I do feel as if I've been watched.
Do you?
Yeah.
Right, we're in a graveyard.
Yeah, okay. Is there anybody there?
Not at the moment.
I heard an echo.
Oh, this is freaking me out. Come on, let's leave. So we thought we'd do some investigating. We've looked online to see if there's any tragic events.
I'm doing my research.
So what's caught your attention then?
There's a book here which talks a bit about the church. It's called Walks to Churches. And it says that Gunwalloe, St Winwalloe, has the name the Church of the Storms, Fortunately, the nearby raging sea has not destroyed these ancient buildings. The tower in 2 stages is a separate 13th century structure with a pyramidical cap. It was built over the cave where St Gunwalloe lived as a hermit in 6th century. It is believed to be of a Cornish family living in Brittany.
Is this your whole book collection?
Well, as part of it, I've been doing some research.
Any amount of books?
I haven't really found much evidence of ghosts here, though.
Oh, okay.
Not much.
What about a murder?
No murders, but there's been plenty of shipwrecks over the years.
Yeah, there's lots on this coast, isn't there? Particularly Low Bar, just up a mile or two up the coast. What about here?
I think we've got some images at home that we found. The Olymp.
Oh, right. Oh, I know that one. 1910.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw that one too.
No loss of life there.
No, it's not a tragedy. Sometimes in graveyards you get mass graves. Let's go and see if there's any in the graveyard. Let's have a look, see if this is a mass grave to a tragic event. Beautiful Celtic cross. And it says, in loving memory of Henry Cinnamond? No, so that is not a mass grave. So they all look like traditional gravestones. There's nothing there that really stands out prominently to be like a plaque or mass grave, is there? So we had this fantastic email come through. Thank you so much, Warren, for sending that photograph. Really interesting photograph. So you did some research.
Yeah, I couldn't see much about hauntings here. Obviously I trawled the internet a little bit, looked through a few books.
So hauntings are usually associated with tragic events, murders or something horrific happening to a person, and it prevents them from passing over, doesn't it?
Yeah, we've, obviously there's been lots of shipwrecks here, but there's no mass graves in the churchyard devoted to any shipwrecks.
Style of dress as well, very unusual. Anybody got any ideas about what era that is? We weren't quite sure, were we? Whether it's a missionary hat, a bowler hat. It's really interesting though. Any comments, what you think about it? Put it in the comments below.
We'd love to know what you think.